Hi everyone, my name is ToreiKY and welcome to Sentimental Trickster. This is a boys love visual novel. I was invited to play the demo by the creator. I didn't do too much research on it beyond seeing that it had a successful Kickstarter and it's also greenlit on Steam. They are still collecting donations to unlock another character and basically do some, get some more things done for the game. So anyways, let's get started. Thank you for playing Sentimental Trickster. In this demo, your game will be saved automatically before the first choice. If you wish to load your game later, press L. Have fun. Unknown number? Like hell, I'll buy anything. Wait, do 10 calls a day from people who want to sell you something count as harassment? Think about the silver lining. At least they always remember about you, even if no one else does. Maybe if I don't say anything, they'll hang up. Or better not. I'm morbidly curious to hear what they want this time. It's me. Crap. I'm sorry, but the number you're trying to call is currently unavailable. Please try again later. Oh man, I really wish I knew who this person is. Do you really think I'm not able to recognize your voice, Haru? Whoa, busted. Wait, did you lose your phone again? Whose number is this? I did not lose it. I just don't know where it is. And it's Keiichiro's phone. Honestly, you should have his number by now. You never know what might happen and... I know. I'll save it this time. I promise. Good. So, did you get there alright? Trying to find a boarding house now. This place is a maze. So far the art is really cute. Like, I like how colorful it is and the backgrounds are neat. The character design's cool. It's pretty good so far. It looks really professionally done. It's nice. I'm the guy who got lost grocery shopping, remember? I'm not exactly the master of finding things. I wonder who I inherited it from. I hear a heavy sigh on the other end of the line. Not good. Oh, it's his mom! Okay, I can up the pitch so it's easier on me to distinguish these two. Mom, is everything alright? Well, is it? Aren't you gonna ask? Yeah, I guess. So, how are things? Ryo keeps asking about you. He didn't eat anything today. He'll get over it. You wouldn't believe how fast children forget things. Haru. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But he'll be fine, don't worry. It's not like I left without saying goodbye. Can you call him when you have time? Today? Yeah, I guess. But if he's angry, I doubt he'll want to talk to me. I never said he's angry. He's just confused. Are you confused as well? I don't know. I just wish there was something I could do to... No, you're kidding. You always have everything together. You know the answer to every question. It's like magic. Do you remember? You taught me all problems can be solved. That made me feel pretty invincible when I was younger. Silence. I should have expected that. So... Anyway, I better get going. I'll end up homeless if I don't find the damn place. She sighs again, but this time it's very quiet. She probably wanted to say something, but gave up. I guess I'm off the hook for now. Remember that I love you. I love you too, Mom. Take care. When I talk to Mom, I can always count on myself to mess things up. It's somehow reassuring. I guess we all know who's getting this year's Best Son award. Look at me, all alone in the big city. Honestly, I still can't get over how huge this thing is. I guess if you can climb every building in your town, you're easily impressed by skyscrapers. I think my mom took me here once, a long time ago. I remember looking at these buildings and thinking that they have no end. No matter how long you climb the stairs, you'll never be able to reach the top. Flawless child logic. You'll probably see it in one of those sophisticated low-budget flicks. A journey without destination, just continuing on and on to the end of time. Wait, am I getting philosophical here? Ugh, this is what talking to my mother does to me. At least if there's nothing to look up to, you'll never be disappointed, right? But let's hope there is a destination this time, or else I'm spending the night under a bridge. The boarding house must be around here somewhere. At least, if I couldn't trust those vague instructions the landlord gave me. I couldn't hear his voice that well either. No matter where I stood, there was this strange static. With my luck, I've found the only real haunted house in Japan. Not that I've actually found it. Am I even close? I guess there's no point in getting myself more lost, if that's even possible. I'll just find a nice stranger and ask them for directions. I see a French kissing couple, a bearded man glaring at them, and 3 young people talking near the park. Yeah, I'm gonna go with those 3. I walk a bit closer. There are 2 girls, but I pay no attention to them. My eyes are instantly glued to the tall guy in the middle. Hey, not like anyone can blame me. Just look at him. This is the kind of guy that makes you see flowers bloom spontaneously in the background. Shoujo manga style. And it did. See? The childhood friend you've always had a crush on, but are too embarrassed to confess to. And then he marries, has children, and then you end up writing angry letters to women's magazines. His eyes are warm enough to burn you. His smile can make you blind, and he kills with kindness. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you the greatest catch of the modern age, currently chatted up by 2 yet unidentified females. The guy's attention is focused on the girl on the left. At first I thought he's being persecuted by fans, but it looks like he's having a good time. Maybe I shouldn't disturb them. Oh, look at her headband! It's got a kitty on it! The girl smiles broadly and nods her head at something he said. She maintains eye contact. No fidgeting or blushing. Either she's just a friend or she's very confident. She's tall, but kinda cute, with light brown hair and big sparkly eyes. The cat on her headband is disturbing. Extremely so. Its eyes seem to follow you wherever you go. The more I look at it, the creepier it gets. Oh, he doesn't like kitties! And no, I don't usually hallucinate. Not on Mondays, anyways. The second girl... Uh-oh. Princess alert. This chick looks like she's been living in one of those countryside mansions with 100 Tanaka butlers. Oh boy. I bet her dog is called Elizabeth too. I honestly cannot decide whether she is drop-dead gorgeous or just pretty underneath all this makeup. Her hair is styled to perfection, not a stray strand in sight. Her clothes look tailor-made and very expensive. Great. She's looking this way. How do you greet foreigners again? Okay, English. Let's stick to English. Now, what do I remember? No, this is not the time for my mind to go blank. Ugh. The guy and the cat girl have noticed me as well. Now they're all looking at me, staring at them like an idiot. Just say something. I lock eyes with the blonde girl, steel myself, and hope to do my best. How do you do, miss? It's a lovely day inside, no? This poor kid. It seems that my best is not that good these days. The princess's eyes widen in surprise. She opens her mouth. Her brows are knit together, and I see a drop of sweat on her pretty forehead. This is Anna speaking. How may I help you? Silence envelops us like a warm, fuzzy blanket. Both the guy and the glasses girl are shaking with laughter. The princess blushes deeply and glares at me. I'm sorry, Anna. You see, she doesn't like English very much. She's Japanese, you know, born and raised here. And her appearance? I guess you can call it, the power of cosplay. I see. Who's she cosplaying as? Now, mainly herself. But you see her closet? I swear it looks like every major anime character dropped their clothes there. And hair. Oops, that reminds me. We have to go, sorry. We'll explain later, Kane. Bye. Glasses girl takes, or rather grabs the princess's hand, and they leave quickly. Not a second glance in my direction. Don't worry about it. They do that often. He gives me a reassuring smile. Probably one of his best. Still, when people run after talking to you, it might mean something. Kane, she said. A hot guy with the girl's name, huh? I wonder if it bothers him sometimes. I'd ask, but somehow I'd feel like it's not the best way to start a friendship. Not that scaring off his friends is. You're not from around here, are you? What gave me away? The accent? The clothes? Or was it just picking on random blondes? I guess this is a bit of everything. He smiles, but doesn't say anything else. Just looks at me. Oh, right. I did have something important to ask. Time to prove that I don't approach people just to make them feel uncomfortable. Actually, I'm lost. I'm looking for the boarding house. It's supposed to be somewhere around here, but my instructions are... lacking? I thought it might be the case. Don't worry. I know where it is. Follow me. I let out a big sigh of relief. Great. Thank you so much. He walks closer to the road leading to the park. Or should I say forest? Oh man, all the scenery in this is really pretty. Like, the artist did a really great job. And it's cool that there's so many different background songs. Currently, this one's kind of creepy though. Like, am I listening to like growling? I don't know. It's just kind of eerie. I try to peer into it, but there's not much light shining through the leaves. The road becomes thinner and full of overgrown grass. A couple of meters away, it disappears completely, like a prop that was just put here for the sake of the fake park scene. Trees get darker and thicker. Their branches look like gnarly fingers ready to grab you and teach you why it's not a good idea to wander alone in a big dark forest. It seems like my joke about a haunted house came to bite me in the ass. Let's hope it doesn't run away with it. Are you sure this gloomy looking thicket is where we're supposed to go? Absolutely. Leave everything to me. I'll get you there. Said the serial killer as he sharpened his knife and wondered where to bury the body. No, Haru, think positive. This guy looks like I could trust him. Maybe even be friends with him. Which is exactly what a serial killer would make himself look like. Okay, stop. Paranoid is not the way to go here. This way of thinking will get you to shut inside your house and start glaring at people through half-closed curtains. I glance at the guy. His shoulders are shaking slightly. What? Your facial expressions. Never mind. Is everything alright? Yeah. Let's go. Excuse me for having a weird face. We walk for a long time. Not that what I'm doing can be called walking. More like trying to stay vertical. I'm clumsy in general, but today I'm breaking new records. I almost hate the hot guy for how graceful he moves. He must have crossed this part of the forest a million times. There are no signs or landmarks. Nothing to tell you which direction we're going. To be fair, in my current state, I probably wouldn't notice a big "this way" banner. Finally we enter a clearing. Well, this place looks nice. I'd stay here. Here it is. Is that a pond or is it a hot spring? Because, dude, if that's a hot spring, you guys are great, and there better be a hot spring scene in this game. Phew, so you're not a serial killer. What was that? How do you know your way around here so well? I must have tripped a million times. Honestly, I would have never made it here by myself. I live here. Did you come to visit someone? No, I'm gonna stay here as well. I knew it. You're Haru. I wasn't sure. I expected you to have more luggage. You look like you were coming back from university to visit someone. Yeah, I was in a hurry when I left. Didn't want to miss any of my classes, I guess. The landlord has told me about you. He seemed very excited. He's been very busy cleaning up a room for you. Really? Weird. He doesn't even know me. Come inside. I'll introduce you to everyone. Gosh, the art in this is really, really nice. We enter a small hallway right next to the living room, and I immediately drop my backpack to the ground. It's not heavy, just old and worn out. I was in too much of a hurry to buy a new one. This guy seems too nice to make a big deal out of it, but I don't know who else I'll be living with. And nothing screams "be friends with me" more than a tattered rag on your shoulders, right? Suddenly 2 guys appear in the living room. They seem to be in the middle of an argument and don't notice us. The first guy's shorter, but his tone of voice commands attention. He has a straight nose, good posture, and really pale skin. Excuse me, mister. Are you a vampire? Crawled out of your coffin too soon, feeling cranky? It wouldn't kill you to go out and see the sun once in a while, you know. I guess even with a deep frown, he would look good on a magazine cover. One of those high and mighty and too smart for you. His eyes are nice, unwavering, bright, and determined. Well, at least determined to intimidate the second guy. I wonder how these eyes would look on a smiling face. And the second guy is taller. His shoulders are slumped. He has an apologetic smile plastered on his face, and his voice is soothing rather than demanding. He's old, but it's a good old. Not a sleazy teenage girl chasing old. Rather, like your favorite uncle you come to and cry about all the boyfriends that dumped you. Yeah, he has that kind of gullible air to him. A guy who gives money on Halloween when he's out of candy, just not to disappoint the kids. His eyes are the color of faded leaves. His hair and clothes are moderately messy, but not dirty. He has a good build though, and large hands. They look powerful. I wonder... Gah, I'm just a big pervert, aren't I? No, calm down, Shinya. This will never happen. Rejected. I will never comprehend how you could have been so thoughtless, accepting a tenant without doing a background check. Oh god, they're talking about me! Are you in the mood to pick up strays? What if he's a criminal, a junkie, a pervert, or... Well, you got the pervert down. If only you knew what he's thinking about, you guys. I've had enough of this. I cleared my throat and they finally noticed me. Glasses guy looks like he's just found a spot on his new expensive shoes. The older guy glances my way but avoids eye contact. A deer in headlights. Maybe he thinks that if he stays still, I'll just go away. Alright. When I play these dating games, childhood friend is actually my #1 choice for boyfriend. So bad, yeah. But anytime they have like a childhood friend, I'm like gravitating straight to that. And I don't think he has one. I mean, so far everyone seems to be just people he are going to be living with, right? I look straight at the nasty one. Hello there. Would you care for a blood sample? Or maybe a mouth swab would do? No anal examinations though. After all, We haven't even had our first date yet. This kid. I think I hear a snicker coming from the hot guy behind me. The vampire stares at me like he's caught off guard. He recovers quickly though, and his eyes narrow. For a moment, I had the slightest bit of hope that your personality didn't match your appearance. But it seems like you're trash all the way through. Yeah, tell me, is it difficult to walk with that stick so deep up your ass? This kid. Apparently, only the prince appreciates my charming wit. Glasses guy is not amused. So you're here. Haru, right? We were just, talking about you. Yeah, I can see that. Whatever switch this old guy has, it's on now. This is the moment you choose to intervene? Seriously? This guy's timing is as good as his taste in tenants. Four Eyes glares at the old guy with a "I told you so" written all over his face. The old guy looks at the ground. I refuse to avert my eyes. I advise you to take your sorry excuse of a luggage and leave before someone carries you out, bloody and unconscious. Damn. So he noticed my backpack. No, wait. I don't care because he's an asshole. Sorry, but I don't respond to threats so early in the morning. You want a piece of me? Make an appointment. No one's leaving. Haru was recommended to me by, a friend. I can vouch for him. This time the old guy straightens and holds his ground. Glasses guy looks at him, his mouth setting into a thin line. Well, I suppose you can do what you wish with your own house. Even destroy it. It's your call. Just don't think about asking me to clean up your mess again. Glasses guy turns on his heel and leaves without looking at any of us. If he kept a daily score of my encounters with strangers, I might become a little depressed. But honestly, I'm just happy he's gone. I'm sorry about Shinya. He's very specific about certain kinds of things. Doesn't take changes very well. I should have told him about you earlier. This music is great. Like, it's got such a nice soundtrack. I hope he doesn't move out because of me. Please, let him move out. No, wait. Rather, please let them not kick me out because of this guy. I don't think so. No matter what Shinya says, he's quite resilient. He doesn't run away easily. Does resilient mean cold and threatening? We must have different dictionaries. But more importantly, do I know you from somewhere? This guy, Kane said you were really happy that I was coming to stay here. Don't you remember me? I guess you were very small back then. I'm Sochiro. I was your mother's classmate at the university. Before she decided the big city doesn't suit her and moved away, she brought you here once when she was visiting. I see. Did you like me? Wait, what? Next time when my mouth decides it's time to ask a weird question, I'll stuff it with something. The old man's eyes become distant for a moment. Then he smiles apologetically and nods his head. He looks troubled, like he remembered something, but doesn't know if he should tell me. This house is amazing, all hidden away in the middle of the woods. I keep expecting a big bad wolf to come knocking any minute, or the old lady who wanted to eat those German kids. Did I like it here? This brings a more genuine smile to his face. Cannibalism is such a good icebreaker. You certainly did. I remember you laughing and running around in the garden. You didn't want to come home after all. I'm sorry I don't remember then. And that I don't remember you. No worries. We'll have plenty of time to catch up. Would you like to see your room now? I nod and glance at the friendly guy with what I hope looks like gratitude. He smiles at me. I get the impression that when I leave the room, he'll start laughing. I follow a nice old man, whose name I don't remember yet. What? Here we are. It's not much, but I hope you'll like it. It's pink. I have a feeling this wasn't supposed to be for the old man, it's supposed to be for me. The room is small, but clean and well furnished. The bed sheets smell of washing powder. There's a lot of sunlight creating uneven patches all over the carpet. I can hear birds chirping nearby. This is great, thank you. Just what I imagined it would be. Are you sure I can have it for the price we discussed? Seems too cheap for such a nice room. It's all yours. My room is right on the left. If you need anything, just let me know. I left your house keys by the bed. When should I expect the rest of your things? So far this is it. I might ask my family to send some more things, but for now, I think I'll just go to the nearest store and buy whatever I forgot. I remember there was one near the forest. He nods and looks at me. A little bit too long. But before I can get uncomfortable, he blinks and laughs nervously. You probably want to rest now. You look tired. When you're ready, I'll show you around the house. Thanks. He walks out of the room and takes a deep breath. Alone at last. I lie down on the bed and inhale the fresh flowery scent. The pillow feels nice and fluffy under my head. This is a nice room, I'd stay here. Okay, so I live with a guy who already hates my guts. I can deal with that. At least the pretty boy's laughing at my jokes. On the other hand, if he's as popular as he seems, I'll be lucky if I'm not stomped to death by his rabid fans. These two girls near the park, well, the big black forest to be fair, didn't seem like the stomping type though. Maybe it won't be so bad after all. Oh, and let's not forget about the kind old man with bad timing. He seems like someone who's forgotten often, doesn't he? So he runs the place. I think he recalled something strange about the last time I visited. I wonder what it was. I need to call my little brother. I promised. I'll just rest for a minute and then... I'm in a classroom, sitting at my desk. A girl in front of me goes on and on about something, but I can only see her mouth moving. No sound is coming through. There's a cheap camera rolling behind her, and she holds a microphone. I want to turn my head, but it's fixed in place. My body is rigid and doesn't feel like flesh. From the corner of my eye, I see silhouettes of the other students. Everyone's attention seems to be focused on us. I feel my pulse quickening. My palms get sweaty, and there's a lot of moisture on my back. I want to flee, but can't move a muscle. I wake up covered in sweat. My heart is beating like crazy. I'm impressed that I could even sleep like this. I think I dreamt out something, but when I try to recall it, everything gets fuzzy. Whoa, it's already dark outside. I must have needed more sleep than I thought. I wonder if they've been checking up on me, just to see if I didn't die here or something. Well, I bet the vampire would be happy if I did, or rather, less unhappy. I gather myself up and go to the living room. I see the old man. Wait, maybe it's time to start calling them by their real names. Otherwise, I will never learn them. So, Soichiro is basically making something in the kitchen. My stomach growls. I'll have to feed it something soon. The Kane, seems he's studying in the smaller part of the room. I try to socialize, because my previous attempts were so successful. But I need to go to the store. I hope it'll still be open. I'm not exactly thrilled to go alone. Maybe I can ask someone to go with me. Your game has been saved. If you wish to load it later, press L. Alright guys, I'm gonna end it here. So far it's been interesting. I am probably just gonna go down the list with every choice on who I'm gonna be going out with. But thank you guys so much for watching. In the description I'll be putting in all the info on how you can contribute, because if you pledge a certain amount, you can actually get a digital copy or a physical copy of the game. There's a bunch of really cool items you can get, you can get the art book and get beta access to the next game. I noticed the highest will actually get you to design a character. I think you can design your own boyfriend. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.